Given reasons on the spending review which generated a lot of sensation and attack on the move, the central bank governor Sanusi Lamid Sanusi says the cuts to spending are planned to reduce the budget deficit and to close the gap between income and expenditure.
There is no way in that situation you're going to create the economic growth that you require, and the government cannot be the only employer. It cannot employ 167 million Nigerians. So we have a situation in which 1 million public servants at the local, state, and government level take 70% of government revenue, and 30% is left for 166 million Nigerians, for health, for education, for roads, for power. It's simply not a sustainable model.
He added that his intentions are designed to repair the public sector finances, possibly cut borrowing, emphasizing that Nigeria cannot have a thriving capital market and a long-term economic development until it starts spending less money on itself and more on the real economy.
So I spoke certainly about the need to reduce the size of public service, and I wasn't talking about necessarily civil servants. You also have political appointees. We have 774 local governments. Each local government has a chairman and 10 councillors. We have 36 states in Nigeria: governor, deputy governor, commissioner, special assistants, special advisors, state house of assembly with their officials. At the federal level, we have the president, the vice president, 500 federal legislators, 43 ministers. Now, these are constitutional issues, but even if they are, you review the constitution. We have a clause in the constitution that says you must have a minister from every state. But I mean, what does that mean? Do you decide the number of ministries at the federal level based on the number of states that you have? So do we really need 42 ministers?
The CBN governor, however, noted that attack on his intentions is not uncommon, as even among the most developed economies, opinions remain divided over the benefits and drawbacks of running a deficit.
People will call for my sack, and it's fine, it's fair, but it doesn't change the reality. Sacking me, if you sack me, you appoint the next governor of the central bank. If he knows his job, he will say the same thing, and you can sack him, and the next governor will say the same thing, until we face the reality that you cannot have development without gross fixed capital formation.
From London, Hawa Yusuf Funtua, NTA News.